Hey everybody, today we're tying the winged or flying ant. It's a great pattern. It's pretty easy to tie. You can use it for high mountain brookies or midwestern bluegill, or if you're like me, some Wyoming lake fishing. My dad and I had a great day using flying ants about 2 weeks ago, and I thought I'd share the pattern with you so you guys can have a great weekend fishing too. Let's get into it.
Okay, everybody, to begin the winged ant, we will start with a size 14 dry fly hook and some black A-dot uni thread, or your preferred thread of choice. We're going to start that thread right behind the hook of the eye of the hook. There we go, the hook of the eye of the hook. And we're going to move that back to the beginning of the hook bend. Once we get there, we're going to take some 2 millimeter foam in a little strip that's about 1/4 of an inch wide, maybe. I like to cut the tied in end into a little point. Rest that on top there. Wrap her in and secure. I like to smooth it out just a hair. All right. Now for the ant's butt, we're going to use some dubbing. This is a hand mixed combo of brown superfine and bighorn orange sow scud. The superfine makes it float, and the sow scud gives it orange and a little bit of shine. Use whatever matches the hatch in your area, obviously. Not everybody has the same ants everywhere. We're just going to twist that onto the thread. Listen to my dogs bark a little bit. And wrap that noodle into an ant butt. There we go. Now, take this foam, fold it over that, and secure it with a couple nice wraps. So now we've got this little ant butt shell back thing going. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take open loops to just behind the eye of the hook, like that. And then we're going to smooth that middle section out with thread, so it looks just like one of our flying ants here. You can adjust this to make sure everything's still on top of the hook. Sometimes foam likes to roll. Now what we're going to do is trim the excess off. We're going to leave just a little bit hanging over the hook of the eye, or the eye of the hook. Snip that. And it looks like that now. So it's kind of looking like an ant. You got the big head and the big butt and the little middle. Since we're doing a winged ant, we're going to take a few. I use 3 strands of copper crystal flash. Some people use things like the hackle tips from the hackle that we'll be using in just a second. I don't. I like the shiny little crystal flash. So we'll take these 3 strands, put them on top of the thread, and fold them in half over the thread. Pull that down to the top of the hook and secure it with more thread. Now these are way too long, so we'll grab them, fold them back, and line up your scissors with the outside bend of the hook and snip. And that's a good way to measure how long those should be. That's where I like them. Yeah. Now we're going to do some just plain brown hackle. Get it to where you want it and trim off the extra. And when I tie mine in, I like to pull a few of the fibers vertical and trim them off pretty close. So you get, I don't know if you can even see this, but there's a few little nubs left on the feather there. That helps your thread to grab it when you're tying it in, I think. All right, and we're going to tie it in with the shiny side facing us. Secure it in there and advance your thread to behind the ant's head. Now we're going to take our hackle pliers, grab our hackle in them, and palmer this stuff up. It's going to be nice, pretty close wraps. This is the legs of our ant, and it helps it float. Okay, so once you get to the head, grab the hackle with your thread and tie it off. And you can break off that hackle tip there. A couple more to secure it, and now we grab our whip finisher and finish right behind the head of the fly. There we go. You can trim off your thread there, and you can be done now. I like to trim these hard corners off here at an angle. I think it just makes it look like a little bit more of an ant profile, but I bet you the fish don't actually care. But maybe they do. Maybe it's that big one that does care. So actually that's... Here we go. There we go. I think that looks more like an ant. I don't know if the fish do, but that's it. That's our winged ant pattern. You can adjust everything to your local ant species. This is as close as I can get to mine, because I don't know where I can buy rusty orange foam. But yeah, there you go.
Okay, everybody, that is the flying ant, the winged ant. It's a pretty fun pattern. Let me know if you tie any up or if you catch any fish on it, because that'd be super cool. There will be a materials list at the end of this video that you can reference if you are going to tie some up. And it's just a reminder, we're going to do another giveaway at 100 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Not sure what we're going to give away. But that's probably going to be something pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. And get out there, tie some flies, and catch some fish. We'll see you next time.